This is Chef Frank from Cambridge, England, and I'm going to show you how to use white heat chili sauce. And this recipe is spicy Louisiana prawns. First thing I'm going to do is take an onion, and we're going to use half an onion for this recipe. Take the skin off. And I'm going to chop it finely. As fine as you can. We do. And we're also going to take green pepper. The easiest way to cut a green pepper is to use a serrated knife. It's much easier. Just going to cut this into squares with diced pepper. There we go. A little bit of olive oil. Pop the onion and the pepper into the pan. Now we're just going to cook that for 5 minutes, let it soft. Next I'm going to put in a couple of cloves of garlic. Crush it, makes it easy to get the skin off. Flatten it with a knife blade. Give it a little chop. Just throw that in as well. Little stir, starting to get a little bit of colour on the onion and the peppers. Just give that a couple of minutes. So now I'm going to make the sauce. I'm going to add a little bit of passata to give it a nice tomatoey edge. A bit of tomato puree to just enrich the taste of the tomato. I'm going to put a little bit of chicken stock in. You could put vegetable stock or fish stock if you wish. This chili sauce is very hot, and you must not use it as a condiment or as a dipping sauce. It's only to be used when you're adding to a much larger sauce. The way to control the amount you need to put in, which is only a couple of drops, is to just dip your teaspoon in and then mix that into your stock. You don't need any more than that. This is a really, really hot sauce. So I've got my chicken stock. I'm going to pop that in. A few jalapeno peppers. I'm just going to chop those a little bit. Tiny little bit of white wine vinegar just to give it an edge. A little bit of salt. Stir that around. And this is the base for our sauce. Just going to let that simmer for about 10 to 15 minutes. Let's see how our sauce is doing. It's thickened up really nicely. The onions are cooked, the peppers are cooked, got a lovely thick sauce here. So I'm going to put prawns in now. These are raw prawns. You can use cooked prawns if you want, just need stirring through. But with the raw prawns we need to put them through and stir them until they're all pink. Only takes a minute. Just make sure the sauce is thickened up nicely before you put in the prawns.
Feel the heat. Hear the engine fire, baby, hear it roar. Life's never better than foot to the floor. People see us passing, no stopping.
Prawns are beginning to turn pink now. Give them another minute. If you're watching this in America, these are shrimps. If you're watching it in the UK, these are prawns. Just going to turn the heat down, turn the heat off, and pop the lid on. Just leave it for 1 minute just to make sure the heat's gone right through the prawns and they're fully cooked. Right, just left this for a minute with the heat off just to make sure the prawns are fully cooked through, but I don't want to overcook them because they'll go hard. So I'm going to taste now. Taste the sauce. A little bit of spice to it. Just going to put a tiny bit of sugar in, because with tomato sauce it often needs just a little touch of sweetness, and it balances up the vinegar we put in the pot. And a sprinkle of black pepper as well. Mix that in. And there we are. Spicy Louisiana prawns. Let's just pop that in a bowl. Look at that, beautiful.